Hey all, bit of a different video today. Initially I was going to do a GPU unboxing because I finally got a fancier one. I've been using a pretty modest GPU until now. But while I was preparing to think about how I'd go about the video, I noticed that my first channel was getting really close to 100 subscribers, and it just hit 100 subscribers, and I gotta say, I never really paid attention to subscribers. The type of videos that I'm uploading are like tutorials and maybe a clip if there's something neat that I did, if I got a pentakill in League, or just whatever random video clip. And for tutorials I did notice views. If there's a few videos that hit a few thousand views, then that's potentially like hundreds of people that video could have helped, and I think that's really cool. And it didn't really matter if I had 1 subscriber or 1 million subscribers. But the first channel hitting 100 subscribers got me thinking, like, that's a lot of people that subscribed, and it feels like I should acknowledge that, or make some note about it, and I don't just want to not acknowledge it. So the channel getting up to 100 subscribers, got me thinking about what I'm even doing, and what are my 2 channels about, and I feel like now would be an excellent time to express that. Because basically I have 2 channels. I made the first one years ago. It's Dan Space Burr, and I didn't put much forethought into making it. I just made it, and then I just started uploading videos to it, and whatever, and a little while later, I didn't really like that space in there. Maybe it's relatively meaningless, I don't know, but I wanted a channel that was just Dan Burr, one word, and so I made a second channel, and that's the one that I've been uploading my polished content to more recently. I redid certain tutorials for it, and I was still uploading to the first one as well, but that was more one-off videos, content that I was just exploring with, demos perhaps, whatever. So I've got these 2 channels, and I'm uploading to both of them with some rhyme or reason, but not too much. I think I should establish what I'm doing with those. So with the original channel, the one that has just hit 100 subscribers, I think going forward I want to continue putting up like one-off videos, anything that isn't like a cohesive package, right? Whereas the second one, Dan Burr, one word, that one I'd like to continue uploading. Like if I don't know, play through a game, I don't know, an RPG, let's say, and I've got a whole bunch of videos and clips and stuff that I want to upload, as like a cohesive whole. I think that I'll put that one on Dan Burr. That's kind of what I'm picturing right now. It isn't set in stone. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I feel like I should at least note it somewhere what they're even about, to some degree. So basically, getting this new video card sort of started the ball rolling on this whole idea. This is the one that I was using initially. It's a GTX 1060 3 gig video card, and it served me well. I got my money's worth out of this guy, and the reason I got this was a few years ago I built my PC, and I got all the parts, and it was really expensive. I got most of the money for building the PC by selling off of my big Lego collection. I had a lot of Lego, but it was taking up space. I wasn't really using it that much, and the money allowed me to get this PC. But I tried to save a bit of money by not getting a fancy video card at the time. Get something modest, and a year or two down the road save up and get something fancy. And little did I know at the time that a year or two down the road would be COVID, which would make graphics cards impossible to find, unless I went to like eBay or whatever, and I'm not paying 150% value for a video card, so I was using this guy for a long time. It treated me real well, but it just so happens that recently I was checking online for store restocks, and there was a gigabyte GPU shipment. So and I had the money, so I ended up buying this one. It's fancier, not the fanciest, but a huge improvement for me. So I'm really happy about that. And the great thing is that now, because I've got a secondary rig that I was slowly filtering out parts from my main rig into, and now that I got this 3060, I can put the 1060 in the spare rig, and I can run that thing into the ground, rendering videos, because I've been doing all my rendering and all my gaming with this 1060 for years now, and it did serve me well, but it's slow. Sony Vegas doesn't like it too much. There was freezing issues and what have you. So now I can do a lot more rendering, and I'm not out my main PC necessarily at the time, especially now that I'm making videos for more than just myself. So this is a huge boost to my ability to make content, and I'm not necessarily saying that I'm going to put up lots more videos that are fancier and what have you, but the option's there, and slowly maybe I'll, if I find the time and whatever, maybe I can increase my output a bit, to the end that maybe one day, if I'm ever doing this full time, I'm prepared with the tools to be able to do so, which is nice, So I've been thinking about all this since the original idea for a simple GPU unboxing, and I've been thinking about what I'm even doing, what am I uploading, what are my channels, and I wanna express that now. I think is a really good time for that. So basically, I like my somewhat older games that I've been playing on and off for a long time. I really like Borderlands 1. I've got it on several consoles. I like Borderlands 2, same thing. I love Diablo 3. I've got that on a few consoles. And I really like original Warcraft 3, not Reforged. I never purchased that. And more recently I got into League of Legends. And I really like that game. I played it back in the day, years ago. And it was quite a bit of a different game back then. I had a pretty accomplished account. And I guess I just didn't play it for a long time, and I lost the login info, or I had the login info but they closed my account. I don't quite know, but basically I'm restarting with some knowledge from back then, but lots of things are different. Tons of new champions, new shop, new items. It's there's a lot to learn still. So I'm kind of fresh to the game, just slowly building my knowledge back up. Getting my ass kicked quite a bit, but kicking ass every once in a while, and I really like playing as a Master Yi. He's my main. And I like Fizz. Fizz is my second champion, I'd say. Those two are the ones that I really like playing League of Legends with. But beyond those games, I'm into a lot of other stuff. I have a large stack of games that I want to play and stream or make content out of. I'm really into movies and shows. I collect video games, collectible cards. I'm really into those. I've got I'd say pretty accomplished Pokemon card collection. I like, Magic, old Marvel, various anime cards, Final Fantasy. I've got a bit of an Inuyasha collection, some Yu Yu Hakusho, lots of non-sports cards. I've got more than I can recount at this time. Nintendo cards, old Nintendo cards, all sorts of stuff. And I'd love to be able to make content about more things that I'm into. Even if I just start off with, something as stupid as, teaching that Nightmare Fuel version 2 Furby how to swear or something, right? I really like collectibles, and I love deal hunting. I've been deal hunting for years, and I built up a lot of my collection relatively inexpensively just by buying deals when they came up. I love thrifting, and I don't know, maybe even deal hunting is something that I can make some content out of. I haven't done much yet aside from a few Instagram posts here and there about, like, if I bought an insane collection of PlayStation 1 RPGs or something, right? But I really like that, and I've been doing it for a long time. There's lots of things that I'm into, and eventually I'd like to broaden the scope of what I'm uploading. But for now, I'm happy with the fact that I got a big boost to my performance and my ability to render videos and output more videos. I don't expect at this time that I'm going to increase the videos that I put up dramatically, but it's an option eventually. And I guess that's about it. I thought now seemed appropriate to put some words to even what I'm doing, because I still don't quite know. It feels like I'm stumbling around in the dark, and just, if the interest is there and I feel compelled to, I'll post something, and I'm just sort of screwing around, uploading whatever and what have you. But I thought it was appropriate to, express what I'm even doing, and what videos might go to which channel and whatever. But as a final note, for anyone that's subscribed or just watched my videos, thank you very much. I find it amazing that the stuff that I'm posting seems worthwhile enough to some people to even watch or whatever. It's pretty wild, and my main or older channel hitting 100 subscribers really caught me off guard, I guess, because I've never really been paying attention to that stuff, and I think it's really cool. Thank you very much. I guess I'll leave it at that for now. Thanks again, and I guess I'll see you in the next video.